Buying a new car feels like a triumph. You negotiate the numbers, shake hands with the dealer, and prepare for the initial purchase. But the price tag you spent hours haggling over is an illusion. The official number you see in advertisements, the ex-showroom price, is only a baseline. It covers the cost to manufacture the vehicle and the standard goods and services tax, but it excludes the final costs of ownership. To register the vehicle and legally drive it, you must look at the total on-road price. The single largest variable separating the factory sticker from the final check is the RTO road tax. This is a state-level levy paid at the point of registration. It is a non-negotiable, one-time, lifetime charge that secures your right to use public roads for 15 years. And here is the reality of that calculation. The Regional Transport Office bypasses your deal entirely. They look strictly at the official ex-showroom base price to determine the tax amount. You could negotiate the best exchange bonus and secure heavy dealer discounts, but the government taxes the vehicle's original market value, not the specific invoice you negotiated at the desk. This base value shifted recently with the rollout of GST 2.0. The baseline tax rate dropped to 18% for small sub-4 meter cars, while larger SUVs were assigned a flat 40% rate. The true financial weight of buying a car is determined by a rigid government formula applied to a fixed base value, varying wildly depending on exactly where you live. Because road tax is controlled by individual states, the exact cost of the same car model changes the moment it crosses a state border. At the bottom of the spectrum sits Dadra and Nagar Haveli. They apply a flat rate of 2.5% for petrol cars. To see how that plays out, we use a 25 lakh rupee premium vehicle as a control variable. In Dadra and Nagar Haveli, the buyer pays 62,500 rupees in tax. Move to Kerala. The multi-tiered system hits 22%. That same car demands 5,50,000 rupees in road tax, nearly 5 lakh rupees more. Some states layer on additional penalties based on the fuel type. Maharashtra, for example, penalizes diesel vehicles with a flat 2% surcharge over their standard petrol rates. Geography is often the most expensive feature of a new vehicle. A single zip code can swing your budget by hundreds of thousands of rupees. For years, the main way to bypass these state levies has been the electric vehicle. Historically, EVs enjoyed a complete 100% road tax exemption. Several major jurisdictions, including Maharashtra, still offer zero road tax for EVs, creating a significant financial incentive to move away from internal combustion engines. But as EV adoption increases across the country, state transport departments are facing a significant drop in their traditional motor vehicle tax revenue. This chart shows how states are adjusting. As traditional revenue from petrol and diesel cars remains under pressure, states like Karnataka and Kerala are introducing new tiered tax blocks that step up to 10% for electric vehicles. Other states are allowing their EV tax holidays to expire entirely, standardizing their rates across all powertrains to match traditional vehicles. These 100% waivers are disappearing as states prioritize tax revenue. For buyers, a zero tax assumption in the budget is no longer a permanent guarantee. Looking at these extreme price gaps, it is tempting to consider a workaround. Why not just register a car in a low-tax state like Dadra and Nagar Haveli to save the money? The law is clear on this requirement. You must register your vehicle where you have valid local address proof. Using a different state purely for tax savings results in forced re-registration and steep financial penalties if caught. However, there is a legitimate solution designed for professionals who frequently move between states: the Bharat or BH series registration. Instead of a 15-year lump sum paid up front, the BH series divides the total lifetime tax into manageable 2-year payment blocks. The qualification criteria are specific. You apply through the Vahan portal, and you must be defense personnel, a government employee, or a private sector worker whose company operates in 4 or more states. While the BH series base rate may be higher than in some low-tax states, it removes the need for no objection certificates and duplicate tax payments when relocating between high-tax jurisdictions. Invisible state borders dictate the true cost of car ownership in India. Navigating these shifting frameworks allows a buyer to calculate their true liability before the paperwork is ever signed.